Hey, welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the new line that's taken everybody by storm. And it is a new 112 scale Ultra Street Fighter 2 Final Challengers made by Jada Toys. Now, Jada Toys is mostly a die-cast vehicle producer, but they do a handful of figures. And I'm telling you what, they have knocked it out of the park with these figures. Everybody's loving the first figure, which is Ryu. Here's the packaging. It's just as very creative as the figure is. It's in a very big box, showing like an arcade style packaging. That is a fantastic idea for a packaging for figures, especially if you love to collect toys, action figures, and keep them in the packaging and enjoy them. There's the top of the box. There's a bottom of the box. Showing up, here's UPC. Some of these are showing up in Target. I got mine offline. I'm pretty sure most people are. I haven't seen them in Target, but just as a heads up. Here's the side of the box. A very nice looking display. Some stats here. Very cool. So here's the box. I can't wait to do Cammy and Guile. That's my two that I want the most. But the artwork is beautiful on these boxes. Definitely worth saving if you can open them up from the bottom without damaging and keep for future reference. Very nice. The back of the box is showing the other two figures available. Fei Long and Chun Li coming next. Let's hope we get all these characters in this line. That would be fantastic. You definitely can take out this with no problem. Just cut the bottom, slide out the whole piece. Here's the backdrop. That's very cool from a video game. And just cut the tape very carefully and put it back together. You still have your packaging intact. And there it is, looking awesome. And the figure looks just as awesome as the packaging. Man, he looks insane. He's straight out the packaging. Let's check him out. We do have that very nice looking Ryu head sculpt. The red bandana, I love the hair came out. Very cool. There's the top of that, a nice sculpting in the hair. This is a very soft PVC. You literally could probably tie that if you wanted to. So that's really good. Wow, here's his white gi on. Tour, obviously tour here with no sleeves. Very deep, no shirt underneath. He has his black belt with some Japanese print. If you look really close, you can see the texture in the clothing. That's nice. And then it follows through with the his pants of his gi outfit, and obviously torn at the bottom with no shoes. He has a very big feet, some peg holes, some print there, some molded detailing. He has his red pads and on his hands and wrists there. It's pretty cool. The articulation of the figure is supposed to be insane. He can look down. Wow. He can really look down. You can see his feet. About that far up, we have the side to side. So his neck is definitely on a ball joint 360, or top of his neck, his head. And then there's a joint at the base of his neck. So you really can get a nice range of motion. It's really hard to grab, but you can do that side to side, 360 rotation with the bottom of his neck also. His arms do raise up. I got some type of ratcheting. Definitely get the T-pose out of him. Very cool. Bicep swivel, 360. And the shoulders are 360 rotation. You can see the joint there. We have, oh boy, these are stiff. Those require some heating. I don't want to break my figure. It took me a while to find one. They're pretty much sold out over online. Heat up your elbows. Be careful there. But they are double jointed. His hands do spin very freely. You have the in and out on this hand. Might require some heating also. This one's same joints here. This one's a little free. A lot of stiffness there. I don't want to break my joint, so at least I got one bend. There's another bend there, so it's there. Articulation at the chest. We definitely can get a bend. I think there's butterfly joints I just noticed. Yep, they even have butterfly joints for the arms. Very cool. Die cut. Now you're supposed to get some pretty nice range on the kicks of these for this figure, and you can get it pretty decent. And he's supposed to be able to hold a balance. See, foot out. Gotta find the right spot, maybe. I'm not gonna mess with it a whole lot and waste your time, but you get the, oh, there it is. No effort. Well, no effort, obviously, but very nice. Very nice posability in this figure. The thigh, so obviously you get the splits. Very cool. You can get all his basic moves, his uppercut, his spin kick, you know, your foot up and like this. And the uppercut. We have the thigh cut 360. We have double jointed knees. Feel good. They are nice. And then the feet, pivot down, pivot up. Wow, pivot up. And then we have the around the ankle, which will give you side to side. Oh, there's articulation here, just underneath the pants. You can turn that entire leg. I'm not sure if all that goes up. Well, it looks like probably comes down to the base of the pants, but right there. So there's a joint in there hidden. So that gives you a nice range of motion there. Very cool. Wonder if this vest comes off somehow. It might. You might be able to get that off. Let me see what I can do. Well, it might come off. I don't know. Nice range of motion. You can look under here, some type of button there. I think I've seen pictures with it off. I just don't want to ruin my finger at this point, and I don't want to waste a whole lot of time. But you can see that there's articulation there, so you can get a shirtless Ryu if you want. But he looks absolutely insane. Great quality figure, solid. The joints were solid, except for knee heated on the elbows. I mean, that's my only gripe so far. We have an alternate head, which you can put on. His teeth, smirking. Pretty much the same head sculpt except for the mouth. Very soft. Very cool. A bit of, oh, maybe sort of paint there, maybe. Or have maybe some white paint on it. Very nice. Get two alternate hands. I have the fist hands on mine. I'll probably leave those. Now, if you're looking for posability, you can get the padded knuckle look. Two extra hands. And then you get this energy blast, which is beautiful, translucent blue. It looks like he has his, oh yeah, if you look real deep in there, there's hands in there. I did not know that. I have not seen it anywhere. There's actually hands inside there where he does his move trick this. So it's not the camera over. But that's very cool. And then you get this piece here, clear plastic. And then the stand basically to set this up. So where you can put him in the attack position. And then you can, this is articulated. You can hide if you wanted. Two articulating joints there. And then this attaches somewhere here on the ball. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, there it is. It's kind of hidden. It's right there. So you have different levels. You can put your balls at different level. If unintended. You can bring them down. And then, oh, it does get front heavy if you do that. So that's what you have to get. Okay, if you push it all the way back at that angle, it doesn't fall forward. But if you go straight, it's gone. So, yeah, I guess we could put that as a con. Other than that, you pretty much see his hands. That's pretty awesome. This is a fantastic looking figure. I'm definitely in on this line. I've been wanting a decent Street Fighter line since I've been a kid. And there's a few G.I. Joe ones when they had the O-ring and then some of the others. But what's nice about this figure and this new line is that they're $24.99. And if you like the other line is super expensive. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Storm Collectibles. And it is like $100 a figure. And those are nice figures and all, but wow, do you really want to spend $100 on an entire 20 characters? Was that $2,000? And you can actually just get it in a fraction of the cost at 1/12 scale, and they look beautiful. And you can use them with your other figures also. So with that being said, let's take a look at a couple comparisons so we can see how he fits in with the other figures. Okay, here is what the Jada classified rock and roll. Looking pretty cool. Right, reuse are kind of on the smaller side. Here is a Daniel, if you want to go one-on-one Daniel. LaRusso as a Power Ranger crossover figure. That's how he scales with him. Looks pretty nice. And here's a 1/12 scale Jules from the Fortnite 1/12 scale figures by Hasbro. See how he fits in really good. Here's a Marvel Legends hand ninja. And here he is with a Black Series Star figure. I can get him to stand. Let's see here. This is an awesome looking figure. I cannot wait to see Fei Long. There he is, man. He's really nice. They fit into all the lines. Definitely do some really cool crossovers. Alright guys, highly recommend these figures. These are going to be very popular as the line goes on. Come on Jada, give me a Guy-On, give me a Cammy, and I would, maybe even a Vega, that'd be super cool. There's some other ones coming like Ken, Dazim, Bison, and someone else, can't remember. But highly recommend them, $24.99. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more awesome reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.